Well, it's Randy in the attic today. Yeah, we did this last night. We hooked up the hose to the blower and set it all up. Dragged the hose up here around 3:30 in the afternoon when my son finished his afternoon class at college, and we turned that machine on. And at 7:30, quarter to 8, we were loading the machine in the back of the truck and take it back for today. We'll look at that machine. That's awesome little machine. Small. I rented this machine at I think 1:30 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday, and I had to get it done. Force 1. I finished at 8 o'clock last night. So it was a late night. So this is your blower and the agitator. This is the agitator, the steel thing. And then you slide this aluminum plate out. And then you see the, it's a pretty simple machine. I like to see how things work. When I was a kid, and everything broke around the house. A radio, a kettle, a toaster, whatever. I took it apart. Couldn't wait to get inside and see how it worked. So this thing's jammed. There we go. We got these rubber. These rubber things are to seal it because there's I think that's a metering device. That's meters how much material is going into down this hose. And then this agitator is supposed to break it up. This does not work very good. It should come up higher, and it should have a smaller little blade up here, little bar around here somewhere. It's I don't think it's a very good design. The guy on the ground's constantly got to just shove it down and try and break it up in a little piece. The tub's not big enough, but the last one I rented the tub was 4 times as big as this. You could put a whole bag in there. And then this meters how much. What it does is creates the rubber seals it so that the blower is not blowing air back up out this hole. It turns out I'm going in for next Wednesday unless it gets canceled because the surgeon has an emergency. I'm going I'm heading in there on Wednesday the 25th of January, so 2023 for knee surgery. So I'm pretty happy about that. A little nervous, but I'm looking forward to it because I'm in a lot of pain with that knee. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. If I flip it over, we'll look at the underside too. Oh no, this thing worked like a charm. Like, it really fluffs it up. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. So there's the motor that runs the gearbox. It's probably like a 40-to-1 gearbox, something like that. And then there's the that's the chamber that the insulation gets kind of forced in. Just a vacuum motor, big heavy vacuum motor, blows like crazy. It's a vacuum, and it's on an angle. It creates turbulence in this chamber here, and then it goes up. Oh, it goes out there. Okay, so it goes out there. Probably be 2 or 3 weeks before I get back active again doing things. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it won't be a bad thing. It'll be good, pretty sure. So then we got lots of stuff going on. I want to get those gate hinges done. I was actually going to start those this month. I was going to order some I need 2 new bandsaw blades for the bandsaw. I stripped all the teeth off that my little portable JFW and Sons bandsaw. I think when you lose a tooth on that, it takes out about 10 or 20 teeth behind it, and I think over the lifetime of that blade, which I've had on there for 4 or 5 years, I've stripped every tooth off, so there's nothing. I was wondering why it wasn't cutting. It's always like cutting with a blade on backwards. There's no teeth. So that's on the list to get ordered this week. And I had to order it last time. I could not pick it up at any stores around here. That size is it's either an unusual size or it's one that nobody carries that size. Heavy. I don't know why it's so heavy. It's got to be this gearbox and the motor. It weighs about I think it weighs 250, 300 pounds. My son and I had one heck of a time trying to get it in there. We got it in. We managed to get it in. Attic protector. John's Manville, a Berkshire Hathaway company. So that's Warren Buffett helped me insulate my attic, I guess. So I'm going to order 2 new blades. And then when I get back from my surgery, as soon as I start healing, I'll start working on stuff like that, because that was the big part of the reason to insulate the attic here, is to heat the shop so I can use the lathe and do some painting and do some welding, fabricating. I got a list of mile long stuff I want to do. So it doesn't take much skill level to run one of these. I asked my son, imagine you did that for 30 or 35 years. That was your entire career running one of these machines. He didn't seem to like that idea too much. So there's the second floor of the shop, and you can see the wall. It slopes here. That's a roof. It's a hip roof, and it's about 4 feet on each side. So the bottom shop is 30 by 30, and the upstairs shop is 22 by 30. And then there's enough room up in that attic to move around fairly easily. Like, I'm a little bit tall, a little bit big, but I managed to do it no problem. I think blowing it in is way easier than trying to put bats in there, because there's not a lot of room down in the end of the roof. That's what's going on. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Leave me a thumbs up or a comment. Thanks.